you ever wondered why some people are never hungry after breakfast, while others feel like snacking 30 minutes later? What if the size of your breakfast actually rewires your hunger, changes your gut bacteria, manages your blood sugar, and even helps body weight control? Today, we're going to break that down in the simplest way possible. The science is fascinating and might just help you feel better all day long. We'll talk about big breakfasts, not just tasty ones. We mean breakfasts that are big in calories, rich in protein, packed with fiber, and timed well with your body clock. By the end of this video, you'll understand why when you eat matters, how breakfast affects your gut health, what kind of breakfast helps you stay full, how your internal body clock reacts to food, and how this simple change could benefit your health. So grab a notebook, you're about to learn things that most people never knew about breakfast and your metabolism. Let's dive in. The new research, Big Breakfast Alters Hunger and Gut Health. Recent research published in Medscape Medical News and from a clinical trial shows something surprising. Breakfast meals with higher amounts of protein help people feel full longer, and breakfasts rich in fiber seem to support healthier gut bacteria. In this controlled study, where participants ate most of their daily calories in the morning, scientists observed greater feelings of satiety. Participants felt less hungry. Better subjective appetite control. Boosted levels of beneficial gut bacteria. Weight loss in study. Participants. But here's the key. The type of breakfast mattered, not just how big it was. A high-protein breakfast helped people feel more satisfied, while a high-fiber breakfast built up a healthier gut microbiome. This means your breakfast can influence what you feel and what your gut does over the day. How big breakfasts affect appetite. Have you ever finished breakfast and not felt hungry until lunch? Many people struggle with hunger spikes because they either skip breakfast or eat something small, sugary, or low protein. But big protein-rich breakfasts help curb appetite by influencing hormones like ghrelin, the hunger hormone, peptide Y and GLP-1 hormones that signal fullness. Studies show that when your breakfast has more protein, these fullness hormones stay active longer, so your cravings calm down and you eat less later. In one trial where participants ate half their daily calories in the morning, even though metabolism didn't change, hunger was significantly lower, especially when breakfast was big and protein-rich. This can help with weight control, better eating choices, less snacking, improved mood throughout the day. So, a breakfast with protein, like eggs, fish, yogurt, legumes, isn't just for breakfast lovers. It makes your brain calm when it comes to hunger. Breakfast and your gut microbiome. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria that influence digestion, immune health, mood, and metabolism. These bacteria don't just respond to what you eat, they can also respond to when you eat. Here's what the research shows. High-fiber breakfasts encourage beneficial bacteria such as bifidobacteria, Faecalibacterium, and Roseburia. These bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids, compounds that nourish your gut cells and reduce inflammation. In the British Journal of Nutrition trial, participants who ate a high-fiber breakfast had bigger increases in these beneficial bacteria compared to those on a higher protein breakfast, suggesting fiber has powerful gut effects. So, your breakfast can be good for chrononutrition, the body clock, and meal timing. This is where the science gets even more exciting. Our bodies run on a 24-hour internal clock called the circadian rhythm. It affects sleep, hormones, metabolism, and how food is processed. Research shows that early meals, especially bigger breakfasts, sync better with your body clock and metabolism. Eating too late, like big dinners or late snacks, can disrupt gut microbes and metabolic processes. In a review paper on chrononutrition and gut health, scientists found that aligning meal times with your daily rhythm helps maintain microbial diversity, improves gut barrier function, stabilizes blood sugar and metabolism, reduces inflammation risk, Essentially, your gut bacteria have their own rhythms that sync with yours. And breakfast helps set that daily rhythm. Why eating earlier in the day matters. Why is breakfast so influential? Because when you align food intake with your body's natural biological clock, insulin sensitivity is higher in the morning. Your body uses nutrients better. Hunger hormones are more balanced. Energy levels feel steadier throughout the day. Experts suggest that eating the largest meal earlier in the day, especially protein and fiber, may help your metabolism function more effectively. Skipping breakfast or eating late dinners, on the other hand, is linked to higher hunger later, poor blood sugar control, worse gut health, increased cravings, greater weight gain, especially around the belly. So breakfast isn't just about a meal, it's about setting your internal clock. For the entire day, people who skip breakfast versus those who don't. Some people say, I don't eat breakfast, I just don't feel hungry. That's common, but research shows breakfast skipping can have downsides. It may slow your metabolism. It can disrupt your circadian rhythm. It raises the risk of metabolic syndrome, diabetes, and heart issues. It often leads to poorer food choices later in the day. Skipping breakfast also means your body stays in a fasting state longer, which isn't always beneficial, especially if you're not doing it intentionally. If you skip breakfast and eat late at night, your food may hit your system at the wrong time, leading to blood sugar spikes, hormone irregularities, weight gain, poor appetite control. Eating earlier, especially a thoughtful big, protein and fiber breakfast, can break that pattern. What makes the best breakfast? Now let's break down what a high-quality breakfast looks like. Protein sources are eggs, fish, yogurt, lean meat, legumes. Protein keeps hunger at bay longer. Fiber sources are oats, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans. Fiber feeds the good bacteria in your gut. Healthy fats are nuts, seeds, avocado. Healthy fats slow digestion and promote fullness. Balanced breakfast ideas are Greek yogurt plus berries plus nuts, scrambled eggs, spinach, whole grain toast, oatmeal fruit seeds, chickpea omelette veggies. Aim for A. Mix of protein, fiber-rich food, healthy fats. It doesn't need to be complicated, just balanced. When should you eat breakfast? Experts suggest eating breakfast within 1-2 hours of waking, ideally in the morning daylight. This helps your body sync with your circadian rhythm, stabilize blood sugar, exercise hunger hormone balance. Delaying breakfast too late can make your body think you've entered a prolonged fast, which can cause increased hunger, cravings later in the day, higher sugar spikes. Thus, not just what you eat, but when you eat it, shapes your health. What this means for you. To summarize the science in real human terms, eating a big breakfast backloads your hunger control. Protein helps you feel full. Fiber helps your gut bacteria thrive. Timing matters, sync with your body clock. Eating breakfast early may support long-term weight. And metabolic health. This doesn't mean every large meal is perfect. Your overall daily pattern still matters, but breakfast sets the tone for your entire day. Myth versus reality. Myth #1 is eating a big breakfast makes you gain weight. Reality is studies show a large breakfast can help regulate appetite and support weight loss when part of a balanced diet. Myth #2 is meal timing doesn't matter. Reality. Chrononutrition research shows timing does affect gut microbes, metabolism, cravings, and hormones. If you learned something new today, like this video. Subscribe for more real science that helps you live healthier. Comment below. What did you eat for breakfast today, and how did it make you feel? And if you want health tips delivered weekly, hit the notification bell. We're just getting started. Breakfast isn't just the first meal of the day. It may be the first step toward a healthier gut, better appetite control, and a more energized day ahead. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.